Good morning. So, my ankle is still hurting, obviously. It's going to take a few days, I think, to be better. But I've got yesterday's video to edit, and I'm sure I can find some other things that I need to do, like in the van. Whether I build anything else, I don't know, but there's definitely things I can do to improve it that I don't make time for when I'm just like, oh, I'm going on the bike, or oh, I'm doing this, or oh, I'm doing that. So it might be useful to have a bit of time where I can't do quite as much as I'm used to doing.
So it's not actually that bad. Like, you can see it's swollen a little bit and it's a bit red and it hurts a bit to walk on, but it's not that bad. I've had worse sprained ankles.
So because I can't really walk or ride my bike or do anything, I've decided to figure out a problem that I'm gonna have. So currently, because of the corona, I haven't moved. So I haven't moved since I bought the new bike, and therefore I haven't really put up, made any sort of measure for me to transport the bike, like when I actually get back on the road. I've just been putting it in the cab at night and then having it, like, taking it out, because I'm not driving, so it doesn't matter if it's in the cab. But obviously that's going to become a problem when I want to start driving and start leaving the van in less secure locations, because I don't want someone to break in because there's like a bike on display. So I'm going to show you my setup for my other bike, my mountain bike, and then I'm going to try and figure out a way of putting the road bike in as well.
So the mountain bike just sits on this little slidey shelf. It's attached with the front forks, and then it's got a bit of 2B1 at the back to hold the back wheel in place, and it just slides in and out. The wheel sits there, and the pump and stuff. So that's really easy, but adding the road bike to that is probably not going to be ideal. Like, it's probably a struggle to get the road bike on there as well, because of the way the leg for the bed is. Because my intention was only to ever have one bike, really. The other problem is that where the mountain bike is like the front axle isn't a through axle like this, so there's like a gap here, so it can just sit into the mount, whereas this has got a through axle, so you can't sit it in, you'd have to slide it through. So the method used for the mountain bike won't work for this, so I'm gonna have to come up with something different. So I have to admit, this is not going that well. The garage is out, there's no way it'll fit under the bed unless I take both wheels off, which is something that I just really don't want to have to do every time I'm moving. So the only option becomes the living space, and the living space is not the ideal place to have it, really. I'll show you what I've got at the moment, but I don't think that this is a viable solution either. So this is what I've got right now. I mean, it works, and if I attached it properly, it wouldn't move or anything, and it's not massively in the way. Like, you can open the fridge and you can get past without banging the bars, but it's just not ideal. I don't even mind it being there, I just don't like the fastening it up securely to drive will just be a pain, and I'm trying to avoid that. But it's not really in the way. The only thing is, the coat hooks aren't really usable. So I'm still yet to find a perfect solution, but I think at least for now I'll be able to tie the bike to the table leg, and then it should be alright. It's not perfect, but you can get in and out, you can get into the bed and stuff. So on the occasion where I can't put it in the cab, like I can deal with being in this space. It's not a brilliant solution, I admit, but it's the solution that I currently have. I suppose actually I could open the garage door and let the back wheel through the garage door and see what that's like. So that seems a little bit more secure. Like, it'd be easy to tie up like that and then it won't go anywhere. And alright, it's not brilliant, but I can use that seat still because I can get to it from the front now. Yeah, again, it's not the best solution, but it's the solution that I currently have. Like, I'll think about it some more and see if there's a way I can get it in the garage without taking the other wheel off. I might dismantle the mountain bike fully because I use the road bike much more. So I might take the mountain bike to pieces and then put that where the mountain bike goes and stack the mountain bike next to it. But for now that works. And it's not like I'm not planning to move anytime soon. Like, the borders don't open until I think the 14th of June. So I'm not going anywhere for a little while. So whilst I haven't found a perfect solution to the bike situation, I have massively tidied the garage up, massively tidied the rest of the van up, and entertained myself for a little bit without putting loads of weight on my ankle, which is good. So usually, I don't tend to eat like corn or anything like that, but there was some veggie burgers that I'd never seen before in the Spar the other day when I went to the shop. So I got them. Gonna give them a try. They look alright. They look pretty good. Okay, so it's a little late now. I haven't done a right lot today, obviously, because I've been resting my ankle. But the van is looking immaculate, which I'm pleased about. The thing is, I'm always finding new places for stuff, so it's just sort of getting to a stage where everything's like where I want it to be, and everything's like as functional as possible. So it's pretty good. My ankle's, it's still a bit swollen, but it's feeling better. So I'm probably gonna get like at least a little walk or a little ride or something in tomorrow. Like, I'm not gonna have to sit all day. Like, I might be able to do something, which is good. So I'm sorry it's been a little bit sparse, this one, but thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and I will see you tomorrow.